Hello everyone. I've had an interesting discussion today ultimately it's around identity, and although we might not, or you might not label it as that, it kind of is all connected. So I'm talking to the people that change themselves depending on who they're with. So you act differently with different friends or partner, or if you're trying to impress somebody that you don't know. And you might not show them your whole self. You might not show them your little quirky bits, or you might not show them when you're feeling down or ask for help when you need it, because you don't want them to think you're weak, or you don't want to put on them. So you don't show that you are in need. You're always there for them and what they do, which does link into people pleasing, of course. But in the process of us doing this, we start to lose sight of who we are. And, the thinking can go on where we're like, well, if I act like this, and if I act like who I think I am, and sometimes we actually don't know who we are, they're not going to accept me. They're not going to like that person. And I've done this myself loads of times with partners, trying to act in a way that I thought they wanted, trying to be the person that I thought they wanted, me to be, because I was so used to changing myself and trying to accommodate the needs of my parents. And, for me, knowing that I was okay was all I really longed for, and to be loved and supported, and kind of felt like most of the time I wasn't okay being me. So then I just got used to adapting myself to suit the situation or the person. And then eventually that left me hugely resentful, and then thinking, well, I've got all these friendships, all these relationships, when actually they're not really the sort of friendships or relationships I want, because and it gets really tiring as well. It drains your energy when you're trying to be someone you're not. I haven't got this 100% right yet. Sometimes, definitely in new situations, new people, I'm probably a bit more apprehensive, keen to please, and be accepted. But mostly now I'm very conscious and aware of just being who I am. And, also I've had to drop friends and people in my life that aren't enhancing it. And if you live with a drinker at the moment, then, creating some distance, if that's possible, between you and them is, maybe what you need right now. Remember that nothing is forever, so you can always change it. But I've had to let go of friendships where I felt it was very one-sided, and that I was always there for them and they weren't really there for me, or I was the one making all the effort and then they weren't really making much effort. So I think and kind of mixed up in all of this is about boundaries. We have to put boundaries in place so that other people know what we will and won't accept. I've done a whole load of other things on boundaries, other videos, and if you want, any help with that, then obviously just get in touch. But I think that the identity thing is huge for families of alcoholics or any families of addicts, because we're so used to adapting to our situation and the environment that we're in. So pause for a moment, think about, are you really being yourself? And do you know who that is? Because if you haven't had a whole lot of time looking at yourself and really discovering yourself, then it's likely that you're so used to being someone else, you don't actually know who you are. So I'd love to hear your experiences, thoughts, comments, so maybe we can discuss this a little bit more. I will speak to you soon. Bye.